Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Webb Weekly Live, Hoopers Only TV. Paul Ball alongside Jim Webb. Jim, tonight it's Thursday Night Thunder from the Magic Dome as the Central York Panthers at 6-11 come in to take on the Williamsport Millionaires at 9-3. Jim, this is setting up to be a fantastic ball game.
Absolutely, and no place I'd rather be. It's cold outside. It's going to be warm in this gym. Central York is a very talented basketball team.
Yeah, I watched some tape on them. Don't let that 6-11 record fool you. They lost 6 games by 10 points or less. They started 1-9. They had a ton of injuries, but they've won 5 of the last 7 games. Jim, I'm going to tell you someone that you are going to fall in love with. It is the point guard, the senior Jacoby Baker, 17 points a game. He's one of your type of players. He's a natural scorer. He has a 40-point game this season, and he just flat out makes things happen.
Anybody that can put 40 in the basket's my kind of guy. And he's another one of our guys who turns the light off, gets in bed before it's dark. He might be able to do that twice, Paul.
Absolutely. And another key here is sophomore, number 4, 6'6", Greg Gittinger. He is the son of a former NBA player, Jay Gittiger, who played 2.5 years with the Cavaliers. He ruptured a ligament in his ankle about 6 weeks ago. They told him he'd be out 6 weeks. He was only out 4, but he's averaging 19 points a game since he's returned.
And again, he's a Division I talent. He's a tremendous ball player. Only a sophomore. I can't wait to see him getting up and down the Magic Dome.
Absolutely. And they got a couple freshmen on this team, but one that starts, number 15, is Ben Natal. He can really, really shoot the 3, Jim.
Well, freshman starting, that's all you need to know. 6-foot guard, can light it up from what I hear. We'll see what he does tonight against the Millionaires. This is a tough court to come in for the first time with the perception of the baskets and the way it's a gymnasium. It's not your typical gymnasium. It's sort of more of an arena.
It is. I was just going to say an arena. We've seen opposing teams have trouble here at the Magic Dome. But, hey, let's talk about the Millionaires, 9-3, winners of 2 in a row. Alan Taylor, really has this team playing good. Keenan Brown, 27 points in the game the other night against Harrisburg. Jim, he brought his game to another level.
He was the troop. I mean, he did everything well. He was a great floor general. He was a great shooter. He controlled the game for the Millionaires. And that was an outstanding guard, as good a point guard play as I've seen in a long time.
And George Whaley, who's been coming off the bench, has been nothing short of sensational. 19 a couple games ago. I believe he had 15 against Harrisburg. Another solid game, and that's something that Williamsport needs.
And George, you and I have talked about it. He comes in and he's not flashy. He's easy going, and he just puts the ball in the basket. Great player to have in your team. He's starting tonight.
Well, it's going to be a matchup between J.J. Beagle and Gittinger underneath. That is going to be a huge key. 6'6" against 6'6", the battle of the Twin Towers underneath. Whoever plays better with their back to the basket is probably the team's going to come out on top.
Absolutely, and JJ will be tested tonight. He missed a ball game, COVID protocol, and he's going to get an opportunity tonight to go against some good talent.
And we also talked to our buddy number 24, Elijah Ryerson, as we call him. Ryerson, he gets to the rim like nobody else. Central York has a lot of problems in the paint. They have a lot of problems stepping up when people drive to the basket, from what I saw.
And you know what it's going to come down to, Paul? Simple things like who boxes out, second chance opportunities, and who doesn't turn the ball over and gets the most shots at the basket today.
Absolutely. Central York wants a run and gun. The Port wants to clamp down that defense. It's coming up. Top of the hour, Webb Weekly Live, Hoopers Only TV. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Williamsport Millionaire Basketball, hosting Central York tonight. I have Coach Alan Taylor. Always good to see you, Coach.
Likewise.
Hey, we were talking off camera. Let's give an overview of Central York, because I agree with you. They're the best 6-11 basketball team in the state.
Without a doubt. I mean, they were playing without some starters throughout the year, and I think they won 5 of their last 6 games. They have an excellent 6'7" kid and Greg Gittinger, and then a point guard that is a floor general and can score and put up some big points early in the year in Baker. And then they have a good athlete in Ethan Dodson, who's about 6'2". He's they're our version of Elijah Ryerson. And then they have a freshman that played. He had 19 points against Northeastern, kid can fill it up. I mean, very smooth, shows a lot of poise out there to be a freshman.
And they're a veteran team. I'm looking down. Gittinger's a sophomore, but they got a couple seniors. They got a couple juniors. Good basketball team.
Yes, but then they bring 2 freshmen off the bench. So they have a lot of youth, and I understand why they called us to play. Now we got to go there next year.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
I mean, next year they're going to be very good. Overview, your Williamsport Millionaires, 9-3 now, playing good basketball. Great second half, I thought, against Harrisburg.
Well, you know what? The kids have been buying in. I mean, we had 3 losses this year. We were able to learn from each one of those losses, and hopefully we'll continue to, improve and do what we need to do to win the next game. I mean, tonight's game is going to be a very difficult game for us. They have guys out there that can shoot the basketball. Like I said, Gittinger 6'7", brings the ball to the floor, shoots the 3, posts very well. Got to the free throw line, I think, 12 times in the fourth quarter of the last game. So he's definitely a presence that we're going to have to worry about. Not very big, but he finishes well.
And the one thing I like is how you mix the defense. Some zone defense came out and clamped them with some man press, alternating in and out. I thought that really gave Harrisburg fits.
Yeah, just trying to mix things up a little bit. Use the length that we have. Try to make things a little bit difficult. Make them think a little bit, because everybody preps for us and they know it's just man, and then coming against zone. So the kid looking over at the coach was like, "What the heck is this? What do you want us to do?" So it just made them think a little bit. And if that does that, then we've at least won that possession. So it's just one possession.
Coach White hasn't called you with some suggestions about the zone defense.
No, absolutely not. He's just one way. We're going to do it this way. But,
shout out to Coach White if you're watching tonight.
Absolutely. Williamsport's greatest.
Hey, we always end with keys to the game tonight to come up with a millionaire victory.
Well, we can't settle. I mean, every game that I've watched these guys play, because they do a good job of using their length, going 1-3-1 and extending and making it difficult for you to pass the ball around. Teams have settled for 3-pointers. The last team they played shot 36 3-pointers. And then I watched York play against them, and York settled for a bunch of 3-pointers, and they're not getting the ball inside. So we need to take advantage of our size and go at Gittinger and make him play defense on the inside, not settle for jump shots. And then we also got to make sure we do the job of controlling the boards, because those guys do an excellent job of rebounding the basketball. And the last thing we got to do is just keep those guards out of the lane. They get downhill like nobody's business, man. So we got to make sure we contain dribble penetration.
Well, I'm excited to watch the action tonight. As always, good luck, Coach.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And Millionaires have been a lot of fun to watch this year, and I compliment you on the gentlemen they are on and off the court, and how they've bought into playing millionaire defense. See, whether it's zone or man, the defensive level you got to be very proud of.
Oh, absolutely. Again, I think we allowed 4 or 5 teams to hit the 50 mark, and that's been our staple. And these guys, I always tell them, everybody has an identity, and our identity is definitely defense, and those guys have bought into that.
Well, great job, and we'll be right back after this break with Central York's head coach.
Looking for a new car, truck, or SUV? You can find it at Fairfield.
Find it at Fairfield.
They have the area's biggest selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. From Fords and Volkswagens to Chevys and Cadillacs to Jeeps, Rams, and everything in between. You'll be sure to find it at Fairfield. Find your next vehicle at Fairfield for a fantastic deal. Find it at Fairfield.
Find it at Fairfield.
All right, we're back here with Central York coach Jeff Hope. Jeff, thanks for joining us here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Welcome down to the Magic Dome here. Just tell us a little bit about your team. I know you guys started off slow, 1-9. You lost 6 games by 10 points or less. That's never an easy thing.
Right.
But give us a little bit of an overview of your team.
We have some great kids that are resilient. I mean, we had an injury. Greg Gittinger went down the first quarter of the first game. He's a 6'6" Division I recruit, sophomore for us, and that kind of threw us in a little bit of a tailspin, trying to figure out how different kids were going to play different roles. So injury and some illnesses and things like that just made everybody play a little bit differently. And so it took a while to figure that out. Kids were playing hard all along. We got a young group too, just 2 seniors. So once we got our groove and then Greg got back, everybody kind of stepped back into their role and been playing really well.
Yeah, I see you guys won 5 of your last 7 games. You guys score a lot of points, but as a coach, I know it has to drive you nuts. You guys gave up a lot of points
We give up a lot of points. And one of our things was defense starting the season. We're really going to focus on our defense. And it's been a challenge, to say the least. But, it's high risk, high reward. We try to turn people over to get great points on the turnovers. And if we don't, it looks pretty bad on the other end of things. So we're going to do the same tonight and try to speed them up a little bit. And then at some point, hopefully we can get some stops in there and enough scores in the offensive end to make it a game. They're a tough team, and they got some talent, they got some size, some athleticism, so it's going to be a great challenge. That's why we wanted to schedule this game.
Yeah, it should be a good game on the schedule. Like I said, Williamsport always likes to slow the game down. They're noted for their defense, but they also could run also. Tell me one player on your team who has to have a really outstanding game tonight for you guys to get that victory.
We're going to need Greg, too. I'm counting on Jacoby Baker to do his thing. He had a great floor game. Didn't score a lot last game, but had a great floor game. We're going to have to have Greg put up some points, and I'll add Ben Natal, our freshman, in there. He's doing a wonderful job assisting him. But
hey, I got a Facebook request from his dad there. He said he's going to be watching, so shout out to him, too. Jacoby Baker, just so you know, dropped a 40 spot in the game in a losing effort, 96-90. Coach was telling me earlier in the season. Coach, best of luck.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
All right, thank you.
All right.
They got to attack. They can't dribble out high post. They got to attack the basket. There you go.
Floater in the lane.
Oh,
up
beautiful.
Running one-hander up and in. PIAA, Jim, they call this the sub-regional. Allen misses the foul shot into the hands of Ali Conley. Over the head.
Bang!
Oh, baby! One-handed jam by Elijah Ryerson. And the student section has come unglued here in Williamsport. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Williamsport, Pennsylvania, the Magic Dome. WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. Paul Bowl alongside my tag team partner, Jim Webb. Jim, some Thursday night hoops action. The Panthers from Central York are in town. They made that long bus ride. Did you see that ride they had out there?
I did not.
It was a limousine bus.
Wow. That's the way to travel in style, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming up from York, PA, and should be a good game here. We had a good interview with Coach Hoke, and also you talked to Coach Taylor, and both teams seem really prepared tonight.
I think we're going to have a really good ball game. I think this is going to be a great test for our Williamsport Millionaires, and both teams seem to match up well. It'll be interesting to see what happens with matchups if they play man.
Yeah, both teams have really good guard play, and they also got some bigs for both sides, so it should be an interesting matchup here. We're about a minute to go. Before we tip off here, Central York dressed head to toe in orange, looking really sharp. Williamsport in their home whites. An early start here at the Magic Dome, so the crowd's a little light, but we saw the other night how it filled in.
Plenty of good seats available. If you're listening, come on up to the Magic Dome. It's going to be a great night of basketball.
All right, we're going to listen to Larry Bassett here, then we're going to take a break for the anthem, and we'll be back with the starting lineups.
Teamwork Graphics, this is Bart. Can I help you? Hi, how are you?
We were the first ones in the area. Our primary business is custom screen printing. We print everything from t-shirts, jackets, tote bags, towels, and performance apparel. Also, we offer embroidery and thousands of promotional products. We do a lot for colleges, churches, schools, organizations, and all businesses. Do everything as far as in-house artwork. We do all the printing here. We do all the finishing if you need to, and the boxes and shipping. That's the one thing about our business. We do good work where you get it on time.
All right, we're back here, Paul Bowe, Jim Webb, for the starting lineups here. Jacoby Baker, we talked about him in the pregame. Jim, a 40-point game this season.
You put 40 in the books, that's a great night, Paul.
Another senior, James Jackson, Ethan Dodson, Greg Gittinger.
This young man's supposed to be terrific. We'll get a look at him tonight. Number 4, Division I recruit.
And freshman number 15, Ben Natal.
Averaging double figures, the freshman.
Yeah, 4 to 5 starters in double figures. Xavier Taylor, we call him the X-Man.
Plays outstanding defense, always seems to be in the right spot at the right time.
Naeem Conley Ali. Elijah Ryerson.
J.J. Beagle back in the starting lineup.
Keenan Brown, fantastic game the other night against Harrisburg. Jim dumped 27 on the Cougars.
And he was good on both ends of the court, played outstanding defense.
All right, now we will take a break for the anthem, and we'll be back with some hoops.
Jim Webb here with my good friend Fast Mass, Mary Louise Mazzani. You have so many good things and accolades to your name, but now you put your passion into training young athletes.
Being appointed to a National East Region sports team, training now with our athletes at every level. Proper body mechanics is paramount to these kids being able to increase their speed. Get the edge with Fast Mass.
And there you go. Good seeing you, Fast Mass.
Thanks.
Looking for a new car, truck, or SUV? You can find it at Fairfield.
Find it at Fairfield.
They have the area's biggest selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. From Fords and Volkswagens to Chevys and Cadillacs to Jeeps, Rams, and everything in between. You'll be sure to find it at Fairfield. Find your next vehicle at Fairfield for a fantastic deal. Find it at Fairfield.
Find it at Fairfield.
All right, welcome back to the Magic Dome. We are just about ready to get underway as the officials are being introduced for tonight's game. And J.J. Beagle will be jumping for the Millionaires.
Want to give a shout out to Larry Andrews down in South Carolina checking us out tonight. He, longtime worker at the Sun Gazette, then came over to the Webb Weekly, general manager, one of the best advertising guys I've ever known. Larry's watching us down in South Carolina there, Paul.
Great to have you, Larry. Gittinger jumping with Beagle, and the tip is controlled by the Millionaires into the hands of Keenan Brown. Millionaires going from right to left on your screen. Over to Taylor. Conley Ali fighting through a screen. They're trying to get Beagle down on the block and doing.
Great pass in there by the X-Man. Good hands by Beagle. Nice little half hook. Good start for the Millionaires.
Here comes Jacoby Baker.
Williamsport and traditional straight-up Millionaire man.
Over to Natal. Natal swings it over to Gittinger. Gittinger takes a jumper from the outside, buries it.
Smooth as silk.
And he's been a difference maker since he's back from injury. You can see that ankle heavily taped up. Taylor now back to Brown.
Little half-court trap here put on by Central York.
Back out to Taylor. On that right wing, swings it cross court to Ryerson. Now back out to Taylor. 7:04 to go in the first quarter.
They're playing a morph zone, which is almost like a matchup man. Good job by the young fella getting his hand in. Here we go, away.
Dodson up and in.
Great body control by Dodson.
And this team wants to outlet that pass, and they want to run the ball.
And again, Gittinger anticipated the pass, knocked it away, and an easy layup for Central York.
Taylor.
Nice
That's
pass.
Conley Ali might have took the bus, got away with that one, Jim.
Good assist, give it to Taylor. Conley Ali finishes. Athleticism on the floor tonight, Paul.
A lot of problems with Central York in the last couple of games have been in the paint, Jim. They've had problems on backdoor moves and cuts to the basket. No one's been stepping up. Nice move by Natal. Little jumper, floater, good.
Little teardrop there. Good body control. All these young men can dribble, shoot. It's going to be fun, Paul.
6-foot freshman guard, Ben Natal.
Let's not turn it into a foul-a-thon there.
I didn't even see who that was on.
Little hand check foul called up
top. That was
top.
on Natal, yeah. Here comes Keenan Brown. Right-handed dribble, looks to split.
Good
There's
defense.
A steal. Up away to Dodson. Lays it up and in.
We'll call that a layup dunk. How's that, Paul?
I thought he was going to bring the house down. 8-4, Central York leads.
Most importantly, he made the shot. Oh,
and there's
pass.
A turnover by Elijah.
The Panthers' pressure here is giving the Millionaires problem.
Jacoby Baker, senior, 5'11 guard, 17 points per game, brings it up on a left-handed dribble, now crosses over, bounce pass. Dodson right at the foul line, back to Baker. Baker's electric, over to Jackson, back out to Gittiger. Coach, you can hear Coach Hoke yelling from up here, swing it. Back to Jackson, over to Greg on that left wing. Puts his head down, rolls right to the basket, up and in, Jim.
Smooth and easy there on Beagle. Coach Taylor want better defense than that. 4 looks as advertised. He's D1 prospect. He looks pretty darn good. Beagle right down the lane, loses control.
Yeah, he had lost control on that one. Good defense. I think Baker got his hand in there and poked it away. 5:14 to go in the opening frame. Panthers by 6 here at the Magic Dome.
And again, the Millionaires need to turn up the man defense, and we've talked about help. There's a good job by Fryer. Oh, but leaves.
That's Dodson right to the hole, and he is fouled.
Good help by Beagle getting over. However, you can't open up and let him have the lane there.
And Ethan Dodson will go to the line, a 6'2 junior guard, averaging 10 a game.
We didn't hear much about Dodson, but watching him play here near and go, I'm telling you, he's a solid ball player.
Yeah, absolutely. 6'2" also. I didn't realize he was as tall as he is, but he's tall.
He fundamentally sound so far, everything I've seen out of him, and obviously foul shooting, which is an emphasis to me. He's got it right down. He's got the ritual.
7-point lead early here, 3 minutes into the ball
got
game.
the follow through, and of course I jinxed him on the second one. But
down to Keenan Brown. Here comes Keenan Brown. Now crosses over. Ryerson for 3 from the corner, no good. Rebounded again by Dodson. Up to Baker. Panthers looking to run. Up to Gittinger. Natal thought about the 3, drives to the lane. Up and in.
Great body control by the young man.
I think Coach Taylor might want a timeout here, Jim.
Natal absorbed the harm and made the hoop, and should have been an and 1. Didn't get the call.
Connolly Ali got to be careful there.
9-point Panther lead. Millionaires need something good on this possession. That's going to be a travel.
Elijah's out of his game. Like you see him, he's been yelling up and down the court, talking.
Well,
he's got to get his head down.
We've seen this before out of the Millionaires. They start a little slow, and then they need an energy play to turn them on, and right now that's what they need. They need something good to happen, get the energy level up.
Here comes Greg Gittiger. 6'6" sophomore, missed the first 4 weeks of the season. Now back.
The way he moves, Beagle's going to have a hard time guarding him. And that's no offense to JJ. There he forced a turnover.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, Jim.
But even though the young fella, is he 6'6"?
Yes.
He's more built like a guard and a slasher scored.
And he has that blood in his family. His dad's 6'10", played in the NBA, Jay, for the Cavaliers for 2.5 years.
It's always good to have good blood, Paul.
Minnesota Duluth graduate. Still holds the record, Jim, up there for points, rebounds, and assists for a career.
Awesome.
Undrafted in 1991.
Good. This is that half-court trap, been giving them trouble.
Brown swings it over. There's Whaley for 3. George doesn't get the roll. Ball batted around. Good position by Beagle.
Ryerson kept it alive. Great job by Beagle in there. Nice little turnaround jumper. Millionaires needed that, Paul.
I was just going to say, they needed that bucket. 3:42 to go in the opening frame. Foul line jumper, no good. Missed everything is Baker. Up ahead to Beagle.
And he's going to get it. Good. Got a foul called there. I thought they were going to get him for the travel. I believe it was on number 4.
It was on Gittinger,
Yep, on Greg.
Substitutions coming into the ballgame now. First 2, usually off the bench, is Matthew Parker, a freshman, and also another freshman, Saxon Tsukanek. And he's on my all-name team, Jim.
That's why I leave the pronunciations up to you, Paul Bow. Nice pass. Go up strong, young fella.
Beagle's going to use the window. Can't get it to drop. Gittinger a rebound, hauls the boards. Greg thought about the 3. Now kickball, nice give and go. Good defense by Keenan Brown. It will stay here with the Panthers.
Very nice give and go. And like you said, Keenan did the right thing there. Played ball and stopped the penetration. Good help defense.
Baker to inbound. Oh, Tsukanek found himself wide open.
Not such good defense there in the inbound. Give it away easy. 15-9. Millionaires need to find their footing here. Need some positive energy.
Ryerson, long cross-court pass to Brown. Oh, good hands by Dodson again, Jim. He's been right on the ball.
Dodson's a good ball player, Paul.
I threw it away to Connolly Ali. Up to Beagle. Beagle rams it home. Two-handed rim rocker.
Get up, big fella, and get down.
He went up the ladder, Jim. Williamsport needed that.
And that's the energy play I've been talking about. Williamsport seems to start out a little slow. They get something good to happen, and they can flow off of it, and hopefully that dunks it.
Beagle's going to take a break here. Foss not into the ball game.
Is that a Beagle break?
That is a Beagle break. Caleb into the ball game, and Beth, Uncle Spencer listening tonight from Colorado. Also Grandma Lipson.
Is there really a Grandma Lipson?
There is a Grandma Lipson. Every game she listens.
I'm impressed with Central York and the defense up top, the way they're trapping the ball.
Over to Whaley. Whaley on that left wing being guarded closely by Tsukanek. And it will stay here with the Millionaires. Central York very aggressive defensively. And
well, they definitely understand their defensive responsibilities. And you watch the movement they're getting out of this. It's outstanding. And just I say that, Ryerson misses it, gets it back.
And that's where they've had a lot of problems, Coach Hook said.
And that's what Elijah's done all year. Even when he misses, he's able to follow it up and create second chance points.
15-10 Central York leads. Over to Parker. Parker swings it now to Natal. 3 freshmen in the game now for Central York. Parker, mid-range jumper, high arcing, no good. Rebounded by Conley Ali. Up ahead to Whaley, up to Ryerson, and off his fingertips. And that'll be a Central York basketball.
Right idea, just let him a little away from the basket there.
Baker's going to bring the ball up the court. Being guarded by Brown. Jacob poked away. Keenan Brown deceivingly quick, Jim. Jameer Harden checking into the ballgame. 1:39 to go in the first quarter. Rapid moving, 15-10. Central York leads.
Going to get a 5-second. Nope, that was close.
Over to Parker, left wing. Dishes back to Baker. Baker swings it over to Tsukanek. Back to Natal, back over to Dodson. Dodson, foul line jumper, 15-footer, can't get it to fall. Good rebound by Parker, but poked away by Whaley.
Good
Up
steal.
Ahead to Harden. Jameer right to the rack.
Gets the slap, but get right there's Ryerson. And like I said, Elijah does a great job of cleaning up the mess and getting the Millionaires second chance points.
Here comes Baker. Over to Natal. Back over to Dodson.
Millionaires have played good man. They got bailed out there on a foul. It was a foul. The only thing too many second chance points here. Coach Taylor is going to talk to them at the quarter break here.
58 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jim, what do you think so far, 7 minutes in?
I think it has the potential to be a great matchup. I would like to see Williamsport go a little zone on them just to see what Central York does. Obviously, they have shooters.
Right.
But they also have great ball handlers and dribblers.
I think Williamsport getting a lot of points in the paint is a plus for them. I don't believe they hit one outside shot yet, but that's been the Achilles heel of the Panthers all year long, and I think they could get to them inside. As you saw Ryerson the last couple times up the court. Natal misses both foul shots, but a rebound.
And there we go on that boxing out.
Tsukanek swings it back. Parker steps back for the tray. No good, missed
good
everything.
Box out there.
Here come the Millionaires, 3-on-1 break.
Oh, nice unselfish play. Way to share the basketball, young man.
Whaley to Conley Ali. 1 point game here, Jim.
And again, there's your buddy. Always in the mix of things. George Whaley. Oh, another block.
30 seconds to go.
Millionaires whittled the lead down to a point with defense, Paul.
8-0 run for the Millionaires, I believe, Jim.
I don't believe Keenan Brown attempted a shot in the first quarter here.
I don't think so. Over to Whaley. Whaley on that right wing now spins, drives.
Oh, nice drive to the hoop. There's a foul.
George going to go to the line. George, real good foul shooter, 66% for the season.
Good things happen around George Whaley, Paul.
Yeah, fantastic ball player. Gittinger coming back into the ballgame, along with Natal, and also Taylor for Williamsport as Keenan Brown coming out the last 24 seconds.
George ties it at a pair of 15s.
Second one up is good. Williamsport by 1. 24 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here comes Jackson across the timeline, now swings it back over to Baker. 17 seconds clock running on that left wing, now over to the top of the key. Baker between his legs being guarded closely by Harden. 8 seconds. Back over to Natal. Good defense by the Millionaires. Natal splits the defenders over to Dodson. Dodson lets it fly, counts if it goes, and it does.
And the iron is kind for Dodson. He used everything there and got the basket. He's smooth, Paul.
1 quarter in the books here from the Magic Dome. Central York 17, Williamsport 16. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them.
All right, we're back here to the Magic Dome. 17-16 Central York leading after 1 quarter. Jim, what do you got in the Webb Weekly Light whiteboard, courtesy of Jay Webb?
J.J. Beagle with 6 first quarter points, 2 boards. Ryerson playing a nice ball game. Again, 4 points, 3 rebounds. The X-Man has 2 assists. George Whaley, a bucket, a rebound, and assist. Conley Ali with 4 points and a rebound. For Central York, every basket has been off an assist, which is tremendous ball movement and play. Dodson has 7 and been terrific with 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Gittinger has 4. Natal has 4. And that's it for the Panthers. Actually, there was 1 more basket.
Tsukanek had 2.
There you go.
Gittinger.
I was waiting for you to help me out. I was just giving.
Baker from the elbow, a little hard again. Baker has not scored yet. Here come the Millionaires. Overhead to Taylor. They're going to call a hack on the arm.
Should be 2. He did a great job of catching the ball and going right to the basket.
And Taylor's going to go to the line, shoot a pair. I believe this might be his first foul shots of the year, Jim. First one up and good. Deadlocked here at 17, 7:43 to go before intermission. Made it look easy.
He absolutely did.
18-17 Millionaires. Here comes Gittinger. Gittinger over to Baker. Baker drives, kicks it back out. Dodson, nice head fake. Mid-range jumper, a little too hard, and a rebound again by Beagle. Up ahead, Keenan Brown lays it, missed the bunny there, Jim.
Great job by Willie, hitting him with the outlet pass. Going the other way.
Here comes Natal.
Right down Broadway,
leaving
loses
his way.
Beagle digs it out.
Back over to Baker. Back to Gittinger. Thought about a 3. Swings it back, and Taylor
good
picks up the
hustle by
loose ball.
Taylor all the way to the hoop, up and in. Xavier Taylor.
Yeah, he ran that ball down.
Here we go the other way. Dodson.
Back over to Jackson. Jackson back to Natal. Natal steps in and out, now crosses over. Back out Dodson, high, arcing 3, counted.
Bang.
Right down the rabbit hole, Jim. Ethan Dodson has 10.
Pair
and
of
the
20s
deadlock
on the
here at 20.
scoreboard.
Beagle in the paint, up and in, made it look easy.
J.J. Beagle's definitely got his body under control. Come a long way from the beginning of the year. Looks outstanding.
Dodson kicks it back. Gittinger, he's going to try to answer.
Bang
it.
for
3 and
Gittinger.
does. They're trading bombs here, Jim, like 2 heavyweight fighters. Back over to Taylor. Taylor throws it underneath. Nobody guarding Conley Ali and lays it up and in as Jackson got caught on the side there.
Good job by Taylor, looped it in. Conley Ali, very athletic, can contort his body and gets a basket for the Millionaires.
Gittinger. Back over. Dodson's going to launch another 3. That one's off. Ball batted around into the hands of Keenan Brown. 3-on-2 break for the Millionaires. Conley Ali fills it up. Pass over the other side, and Ali's going to get whistled for a frustration foul right there as he came crashing back in, Jim.
Yeah, you saw that coming when he went out of bounds and missed the layup, that he was going to come in and nothing good was going to happen, Paul. I like the way they ran the break. I like the way they followed the shot. Just got to convert.
Absolutely. Ja'Kiah Klein coming into the game. Ryerson checking back in. Entertaining game so far. 5:48 to go before the half. Thanks for spending your Thursday night with us here on WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb taking you every step of the way from the Magic Dome as Baker comes across the timeline over to Ben Natal. Back over to Baker on that left wing, being guarded closely by Brown. Owen Hill now into the ball game for Central York. Number 11, good-looking junior, 6'3" guard. Back over to Hill, now back to Natal. Natal splits, good poke away by Whaley. 3-on-1 break.
Good job by Ryerson. Whaley, a little dish, give him the assist. Ryerson got control, put it up and in. 3-point Millionaire lead.
Millionaires by 3. Baker pulls up, gets it one to roll finally. Jacoby Baker. You can see the frustration come off his face with that one. Whaley for 3. Count it.
Bang for young Mr. Whaley. Give the Williamsport a 4-point lead.
Williamsport playing much better here. 4:42 to go in the half. They're going to get a blocking foul on Taylor.
That slow start's nothing new. We've seen that a lot this year, and it usually takes an energy play. Once they get rolling, Paul.
That's your King Kong and energy play of the game, Jim.
There you go. The slam dunk by J.J. Beagle.
He seemed to turn the game around then.
Yep.
Baker will inbound. Gets the ball in the towel, being guarded closely by Whaley. Back over to Tsukanek, now back to Gittinger.
Millionaires have been in man the whole game.
Gittinger directing traffic in the towel for just outside the elbow.
Going to be an and one.
The foul's going to be on Whaley.
Natal's very smooth also.
Another freshman, Jim.
The one thing I see out of Central York is they all can handle the ball. They all can pass the ball. Fundamentally sound basketball team. 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Matthew Parker now checking back into the ballgame as Hill gets a break.
Dodson's leading the way for the Panthers with 10. J.J. Beagle got 8 for the Millionaires.
Natal back to the line again. First one up, and somebody just yelled at Petey there. I heard shoes untied.
Maybe Petey's here.
He might be here somewhere. Here comes Harden. Across the timeline over to Keenan Brown. Here comes the double team. Keenan dribbles past the Ryerson up at the foul line. Mid-range jumper gets the roll.
Good job by Elijah identifying. He spun around, had the little 8-foot jump shot, knocked it down.
Gittinger trying to go one-on-one there. Kicks it back out. Tsukanek thought about the 3. Kicks it back out. Baker's going to take an NBA Ranger. Count that one, Jim.
Jacoby from downtown.
That was from downtown here. Over to Taylor.
Little reaching foul there, left go.
Pass a little too hard for Klein. Into the hands of the towel. Here come the Panthers. 31-30, Williamsport leads. 3:42 to go, clock running. Baker, another long 3, hard off the back iron. Millionaires got numbers if they want them. 3-on-1 break. Jameer Harden
beautiful.
throws it in reverse. Lays it up and in.
Well done by Jameer, controls his body. All the Millionaires seem to have great body control around the tin.
3-point Williamsport lead. 3:24 to go. Gittinger with the ball, right-handed dribble, now switches over to the left. Back out to Baker. Baker being guarded closely again by Harden. Over to Tsukanek, back Gittinger, 3 on the way, counted again. Jim, he's just a natural shooter.
Just catch and shoot. It's how you practice in the gym. He got his feet right, he was ready for it, and very smooth.
We are deadlocked here at 33 as we are under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, and a kick save and a butte by Parker.
The officials have done a nice job calling enough to keep the game under control, but leaving them play up to this point.
A fantastic ball game. They're going to give Gittinger a break here. 10 points for him and 10 points for Dodson.
10 points, 5 assists for Gittinger.
There's a steal by Dodson. Back, Harden gets it back. Harden kicks it out. X-Man for 3 from the corner.
Bang goes the X-Man. Give the Millionaires a 3-point lead.
Williamsport shooting very well in this second quarter from behind the arc. Here comes Dodson. Bounce pass to Parker. Parker top of the key. Back out to Ethan. Ethan being guarded closely by Ryerson. Back over to Parker being guarded by Taylor. Here comes the double team now. Parker trapped. Gets it out to Baker.
Good hands
away.
here by Jameer.
Ryerson. Got his feet caught underneath him there, and they're going to get a push.
Fryerson's athleticism. I'd have broke 2 knees on that play. He was able to gather himself, lay it in, draw the foul. Great young man, great athletic ability.
Ryerson playing a really nice half so far. 10 points.
I missed who threw that up ahead to him, but that was a nice way to...
That was Beagle who threw it up ahead.
Great job by Beagle leading him to the basket.
The Williamsport getting a lot of points here in transition since that first quarter. 5-point Millionaire lead. 2:11 to go in the half. Elijah high arcing free throw, no good. Beagle gets the rebound, misses the bunny there. Into the hands of Taylor. Taylor can't get it to go. Parker hauls another rebound overhead to Baker, and here come the Panthers. 2 minutes to go in the half.
Ryerson has 10 for the ball game.
Back over to Dodson, left wing. Nice cutter is Parker off the window. Throws it too hard. Millionaire's got numbers again. 3-on-2 break. Brown takes it himself, hangs in the air.
Beautiful move by Keenan Brown. Off the left leg. Old style Larry Bird type move. Hang and makes the basket.
Natal over to Dodson. Dodson's going to let a 3. Turns around and buries it.
Bang goes Mr. Dodson. Have yourself a half, young man.
13 for Ethan. Keenan Brown on the other end, up and in. This is like the Indy 500,
this
Jim.
This is fantastic action.
I'm looking for Tark the Shark on the bench here for UNLV. They're
There's
running
your buddy Jacoby down, little mid-range jumper. 4-point lead for the Millionaires. 42-38.
1:11 to go in the half. Got to catch our breath here at the Magic Dome. Mile-a-minute action.
Central York in straight man now.
Keenan Brown launches a long 3. Good
Bang!
rotation.
Keenan Brown.
Count it.
Give him a quick 7.
Parker initiates the contact, cannot draw the foul. Into the hands of Baker. Baker, a little fadeaway there, gets to rolling in.
Athleticism on full display tonight, Paul, both teams.
40 seconds to go. 45-40, Williamsport leads. Ryerson being guarded by Dodson. Back out top of the key to Taylor. They're trying to post Beagle up, and they do. Beagle turnaround Jay, no good. And a rebound by Tsukanek.
Tsukanek's a nice ball player. Is he a freshman?
Another freshman, yep. We're going to have a timeout, a 30-second timeout. Let's catch our break. Let's take a break. We'll be back to the Magic Dome.
Hi, Blaze and Lyle here. And Lyle's been learning to fetch. So, Lyle, let's go see how this fetching thing works.
I really need a bigger truck.
All right, go fetch, Lyle. Good job, Lyle. What do you think, Eli?
Looks good.
With 20 Blaze Alexander dealerships and the largest inventory around, we're sure to have what you want.
All right, welcome back to the Magic Dome. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb. Jim, 45-40, Williamsport, very high scoring. First half is we're almost halfway to 100.
My kind of basketball game, and you nailed the scouting report. You said that Central York was very talented and going to put the biscuit in the basket, but they give up a lot of biscuits in the basket too, and that's what we've seen here in the first half.
Oh, I like biscuits, Jim. You know that. Gittinger inbound to Jacoby Baker, the senior. Baker seemed to get his legs underneath him now in the second quarter. He was scoreless in the first. Left and right, crossing over there, fiddles and diddles there over to Gittinger. Nice pass back door and poked away by Keenan Brown. Got his hand in that passing lane as Natal was streaking to the basket all by himself. And it's going to stay here, though, with the Panthers. Last touched by a Millionaire. Jackson will trigger the inbound.
Oh, well done.
Dodson a little too hard. Jackson gets the rebound. Natal hangs in the air, up and in, Jim.
Good body control again by Natal, and that'll end the scoring for the first half. 3-point Millionaire lead, Paul.
45-42. We'll be back at the half. We'll have some stats. We don't got to guess, Jim. It's you and I filling in at the half. We'll be back.
I'll be your guest, Paul.
Jim will be my guest. We'll be back to the Magic Dome.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Teamwork Graphics, this is Bart. Can I help you? Hi, how are you?
We were the first ones in the area. Our primary business is custom screen printing. We print everything from t-shirts, jackets, tote bags, towels, and performance apparel. Also, we offer embroidery and thousands of promotional products. We do a lot for colleges, churches, schools, organizations, and all businesses. Do everything as far as in-house artwork. We do all the printing here. We do all the finishing if you need to, and the boxes and shipping. That's the one thing about our business. We do good work where you get it on time, you get it usually before you need it, and the price is right, and get the job done.
Webb here with my good friend Fast Math, Mary Louise Mazzani. You have so many good things and accolades to your name, but now you put your passion into training young athletes.
Being appointed to a National East Region sports team, training now with our athletes at every level. Proper body mechanics is paramount to these kids being able to increase their speed. Get the edge with Fast Mass.
And there you go. Good seeing you, Fast Mass.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs, and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them. In 36 years, I've...
All right, welcome back here to the Magic Dome, or should I say the Arcadia Invitational Gym, for this track meet. 45-42. The home team, the Millionaires, up by 3 points. What do you got in the Webb Weekly whiteboard? Well, the stats look pretty even.
Jimmy Webb's marker was smoking over there trying to keep up with the first half. The Webb Weekly whiteboard, very balanced for the Millionaires. Ryerson, 10 points, 3 rebounds. J.J. Beagle, 8 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. 7 points for young Mr. Brown. He got off to a slow start and then get 7 quick there. 3 rebounds, 2 assists. 7 for the X-Man, had a rebound, had 5 assists. 5 for Mr. Whaley, 1 rebound, 2 assists. And Conley Ali, again, he does a lot of little things. You look at the stat sheet, he had 6 points, 2 rebounds in the first half. For Central York, young Mr. Dodson played a fantastic first half. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Gittinger had 10, 1 rebound, 3 assists. Baker had 9, 2 rebounds and an assist. Natal, who I really like, he's quick.
Freshman, yep.
Another freshman, 8 points.
Tsukanek,
2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And it's worth noting Dodson had 4 steals also.
Yeah, just tremendous half by both teams. Williamsport very well distributed, and as Jimmy Webb said, the last basket was the first one that didn't involve an assist.
They had an assist on every basket except for the last one of the half.
Yeah, so that's great ball movement. That's great teamwork.
You just don't see that a lot in today's, beating people off the dribble, drive, shoot 3-pointers. But they move the basketball. And to the Millionaires' credit, they have a 3-point lead. You and I, if we would have saw a half a ball like that, we'd think the Millionaires would be trouble. It's slow start, which we've seen. Yeah. Big dunk by Beagle, and away they went.
Yeah, absolutely, and good ball movement by Williamsport, really pounding the ball inside. But I think the outside shooting of Williamsport, which is usually suspect at best, they're not the best three-point shooting team, but tonight they've been red hot, and it's opened up inside on both sides of the block down there for Beagle and for Conley Ali and Ryerson off some second chance points, and it's paid dividends for the Millionaires.
It has, and it's going to be an outstanding second half, and the key is going to come down to better defense, whether Central York plays better defense and stops the Millionaires, or whether the Millionaires turn it up a little notch and get a few more stops. Obviously, they have a 3-point lead.
Yeah, absolutely. What a fabulous half here, and like I said, 6-11 Central York. You would never imagine that. Let's take a break.
Sounds good.
We'll be back in a few minutes with the start of the third quarter. We're going to catch our breath, and we'll be back to the Magic Dome.
Hi, Blaze and Lyle here, and Lyle's been learning to fetch. Let's go see how this fetching thing works. Now I think I'm going to just sell you a 4-cylinder Metro.
I want something fast to get back and forth to work.
Lyle! I don't think so, Lyle. With 20 Blaze Alexander dealerships and the largest inventory around, we're sure to have what you want.
They got to attack. They can't dribble out high post. They got to attack the basket. There you go.
Floater in the lane.
Oh,
up
beautiful.
Running one-hander up again. PIAA, Jim, they call this the sub-regional. Allen misses the foul shot into the hands of Ali Conley. Over the head. Bang! Oh, baby! One-handed jam by Elijah Ryerson. And the student section has come unglued here in Williamsport.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Teamwork Graphics, this is Bart. Can I help you? Hi, how are you?
We were the first ones in the area. Our primary business is custom screen printing. We print everything from t-shirts, jackets, tote bags, towels, and performance apparel. Also, we offer embroidery and thousands of promotional products. We do a lot for colleges, churches, schools, organizations, and all businesses. Do everything as far as in-house artwork. We do all the printing here. We do all the finishing if you need to, and the boxes and shipping. That's the one thing about our business. We do good work where you get it on time, you get it usually before you need it, and the price is right, and get the job done.
That's good stuff. That's better than Monster. That's good. Monster can't compete with this stuff.
Yeah, this joint is the one.
This is the one.
Uh-huh.
I'm drinking this one before every game.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Tastes like cotton candy.
Cotton candy definitely in it for sure.
King Kong.
King Kong, man. It's a drink of BD. That's a drink of BD.
Right now.
King Kong, baby. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hey, you got a chip shortage? Does your vehicle have a chip shortage? Well, guess who don't? Cougar Motors. We got more chips than we can handle. So stop down Cougar Motors and get you some chips. Don't get hustled by those swindlers. Buy your next vehicle from a Blaze Alexander family dealership. Lowest price, guaranteed.
Welcome back here to the Magic Dome. Third quarter just about to get underway, Jim, is the 20-second mark. We're ticking down here. What do you think first 3 minutes and a half or quarter? What do you got to see?
Well, I would love to see Williamsport change up defense. Maybe go into sort of like what Central York did, a half-court drop back in zone, just to give them a different look. As far as Central York, they just got to get some stops. I mean, the Millionaires got 45 points in the first half. They got to be overjoyed with that.
Williamsport scored 45 in some games this year and won.
Hey, I had a nice conversation with the Dodson family. Ethan Dodson, he's a junior 6'2" guard. Talk about recruiting some D3 looks, but for the college coaches watching and listening tonight, that guy would be a steal. He's an outstandingly talented ball player, and here he is on the run out, little left-hand scoop, and of course he misses.
Missed the buddy, back out to Dodson, now back to the top of the key. Baker's going to launch that three.
Jacoby Baker for three.
Count it. When he gets a good look and squares up, Jim.
Give him 12. Half-court trap, Central York's played. They drop back into like a 2-3, but it's more of a matchup man.
Millionaires now going from left to right on your screen. Now back to J.J. Beagle. Swings it over to Connolly Ali. Thought about a three, getting it inside to Beagle. Posted up on Gittinger, and they're going to get steps on him there, Jim. I don't know about that. What do you think? You take the RVT?
I think he took the RVT. He got a little extra shuffle in there, but I'm not big for those calls. Let him play, let him go. Heck, if a Euro step isn't a travel, it's hard.
I agree with you there. It's just underway here, third quarter. We are deadlocked here at 45. Thursday night basketball, WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. Baker again from downtown.
Bang! Jacoby Baker is heated up, Paul.
I'm not really familiar with the geography here, Jim, but I know that was probably down by 3rd Street where he shot that from.
15 points for Baker, and he's got them in bunches.
Over to Connolly Ali, 3-point Central York lead.
They're giving the Millionaires problems right now. They're trapping with the two guards up top, creating some havoc.
Ryerson.
I would like to see Keenan Brown attack this a little bit more off the bounce.
Yeah, 7 points, all in the second quarter for Brown.
Here he comes open on weak side, three-pointer on the way, a little long.
That was a pass.
And there's Ryerson. Imagine that, Paul. Ryerson was there to clean up the mess. Gittinger long three, no good off the right wing, going to go out. Oh, good save. Not quite. Did hit the end line over there, about the farthest point away from us, Paul.
Yep. And it's going to be Millionaire basketball, and Ryerson will inbound. Along with Keenan Brown there, Millionaire's going to walk it up the court here now, 6:27 to go into third quarter. A 1-point lead for the Panthers. Beagle, turnaround jumper, gets it to roll.
Well done. Nice catch and shoot, turnaround jumper. Well done by the big fella.
Almost didn't pull the string hard enough.
Good entry pass. Keep it up high. Nobody can get it.
Baker down. Dodson's going to launch a long tray around the rim and out.
Little shoving foul there. I don't know if they're going to get it.
It's on Connolly Ali.
I was just going to say. 49-48, Millionaires by the slimmest of margins.
That's on Beagle, I'm sorry.
Coach Taylor's not happy about that.
No. And he's going to the line. Gittiger going to the line to shoot two. First one on its way is around the rim and out.
The sophomore. I'm going to call him a sophomore guard, Paul. Even though he's 6'6", he looks to me like a slasher. Looks more to me like a two-guard right now.
Second one on its way is no good off the back iron, and Williamsport 1-point lead and the ball.
Weak side will be open. It always is.
Ryerson had that if he wanted to get it over there. Brown back out to Beagle. Has Central York been in zone all game, Jim? Or they switch to York? Okay,
they've been in that trap. They do that trap. They drop back in a 2-1-2 or a 2-3 zone.
Right.
They played a little bit of man just for a brief time, just to give the Millionaires a little different look in the first half.
And they're back in zone now, I saw.
Well, they'll start out with the guards up top. They almost do a matchup with the three guys closest to the basket. Try to trap with the guards out front and create the turnovers.
Right. Jackson inbound. Gets it over to Baker. 5:23 to go to third quarter. Natal's going to launch the three.
Bang
again.
For Natal. They all can shoot it, Paul. They have 4 players in double figures with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Good
Ryerson.
defense there.
That's Dodson, poked it away. Up ahead to Natal. Natal floats in the air, and he'll go to the line as they got Keenan Brown moving backwards.
2-point Central York lead. Difficult stretch here for the Millionaires. Coach Taylor's got to be careful because right now Central York seems to have the confidence and want to run. 15 for Baker, 13 for Dodson, 11 for Natal, 10 for Gittinger.
3 3-pointers to start the third quarter for Central York. 2 by Baker, 1 by Natal, and now another basket here. And Central York leading by 3.
5'11" freshman at the foul line.
Second one on its way is good for Natal. Big Ben has 13.
Beagle lines it up, 3-pointer on the way, strong. Natal with the board.
Here comes Natal, left-handed dribble, and they got a push on Beagle. I think it's on Beagle.
No, I believe it's on.
Oh, Connolly Ali, 22. That's his second.
For the Millionaires, Ryerson has a dozen, Beagle has 10. And the Millionaires need to turn up the defense intensity here.
Natal, back out to Baker on that left wing.
Long three-pointer.
NBA range, off the back iron. Into Gittinger. Gittinger now swings it back over to Dodson. Dodson fights off a defender, and he swings it back to Baker. 4:29 to go. There's a break
steal
by Ryerson. Ryerson goes up and misses the bunny, but Brown right there to lay it up and in.
Great hustle by Brown to clean it up. Good defense here. Good challenge.
Yeah.
Here we go the other way.
Good hustle by Dodson getting back on defense.
Nice cut to the hoop. Good pass.
Jackson's first basket of the game. Make that action, Jackson, as he lays it in.
Gets in the scoring column.
55-51 Central.
Now they are in a straight-up zone all the way across, Paul.
Gets the roll. Ryerson again.
Nice job. Little short jumper. Finds the bottom of the net.
2-point game. 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Gittinger turns around 3, and he's going to go to the line to shoot.
That could have been a 4-point play. Not what you want to do there. The shot's already on your way. Just let it go. Concede it. That's his second foul, so he's in good shape here with 3:42 to go in the third quarter. They'll put Gittinger at the line.
Gittinger first one up is good.
What's his foul shooting percentage, Paul? Do you know?
No, we don't have any. No, don't have any foul shooting percentages.
Well, I can just tell by looking at him he doesn't miss many.
Second one is good.
He's going to get the hat trick here and give him a 5-point lead.
Back and forth game here at the Magic Dome. Hits all 3. 5-point lead for Central York. Whaley over to Brown. Brown back to George in the corner. Ryerson going to let a 3 go. No good in the rebound.
Nice job by Elijah.
Took it right off Gittinger there.
Missed the bunny, however, he'll get 2.
Third foul on Gittinger.
That could play out here coming down the stretch.
We're going to give him a break right now as Tsukanek come into the game. Saxon Tsukanek, a 6'3" freshman.
Very talented and young Central York team.
Short and rebounded by Jackson.
Who was a senior.
With the senior.
And he's on the go.
Over to Dodson. Dodson at the door, up and in.
And again, that was created by great movement by Dodson down the court. Found the open space. Nice pass by the senior in. Give him a 6-point lead for Central York Panthers.
Oh, nice pass. Whaley comes open. Kicks it back out to Connolly Ali. Mid-range jumper.
Here we go the other way.
Good defense by Ryerson getting back, and he'll stay here with the Panthers.
Panthers have a 6-point lead here, Paul. 2:57 to go, and they have the ball.
Fosdot now checking into the ball game. Beagle taking a break along with Connolly Ali. And also Jameer Harden coming into the ball game.
Well, Jameer can definitely get up and down with
Yeah,
Central.
he gave him
York
some
with
good
anybody.
minutes. Harden like one of those little water bugs. He's all over him.
This is a good matchup there, zeros.
Jackson kicks it back. Baker drives. Tsukanek kicks it back out to Jackson. Back over to Dodson, now back out to Baker as they back it up, 2:40 to go in the third quarter.
Jameer Harden on Baker.
Good ball movement by Central.
They move the basket. Nice cut. Right on your cue, Paul.
Yep, Natal lays it up and in. 15 for Ben. 8-point lead. Brown over to Ryerson. A little too hard for Harden.
Natal on the run out. 3-on-2 break. All the way to the hoop. Up and in.
Timeout, Williamsport.
Needed timeout. 10-point lead for the Panthers.
Timeout. Let's take a break. We'll be back here. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Looking for a new car, truck, or SUV? You can find it at Fairfield.
Find it at Fairfield.
They have the area's biggest selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. From Fords and Volkswagens to Chevys and Cadillacs to Jeeps, Rams, and everything in between. You'll be sure to find it at Fairfield. Find your next vehicle at Fairfield for a fantastic deal.
We're back at the Magic Dome. Points are being put on the scoreboard at a quick pace tonight. Paul, what do you got there in the Webb Weekly whiteboard?
Well, for Williamsport, Elijah Ryerson leading the way with 15, Beagle with 10, Brown with 9, Taylor with 7, Connolly Ali with 6, Whaley with 5. For the Central York Panthers, Natal with 17, Dodson with 15, Gittinger with 13, Baker, with 15, Jackson with 2, and Tsukanek with 2, giving your running total to 64-54. With 2:06 to go. Jimmy's getting a workout over there. Here comes Harden. Right-handed dribble over to Connolly Ali. Now back to Keenan Brown.
Millionaires need a basket on this possession.
Oh, boy. Harden goes up high for that one. Here comes the double team, and they're going to get a reaching foul on Jackson. Ryerson, Beagle, both on the bench, Jim, with the last 148 here this quarter.
I think the freshman Natal is a potential all-hair team for the future, Paul.
Oh, yeah. He has to just grow it out. He looks good. A lot of people down in Central York area, they have no idea what the all-hair team is, but we have one here in District 4.
Millionaires a little disfunneled right now. Another turnover.
1:36 to go in the third quarter. Natal now bringing it up.
For those down in Central York, we celebrate youth. We celebrate the flow of hair in today's world with our Webb Weekly all-hair team.
Jackson with the ball now kicks it back out to Natal. 1:19 to go, third quarter. Over to Dodson, being guarded closely by Conley.
Paul Bowe, you do a great job with the all-hair team.
I appreciate it. I know you and I won't be on it. Well, you might have been last game. You looked like a movie star. I was looking like a Robert De Niro or somebody with that hair. Looked good. The flow.
Fosnock, good hustle there by the young man.
1:05 to go here in the third quarter. Williamsport scoring 9 points only so far in this third quarter.
Well, the good thing is Central York got off quick and been slowed down here in the third quarter. So
22 by Central York.
Most of those were in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter.
Yeah. Dodson on that left wing, back to Jackson. Over Natal, under 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Baker from the elbow, little short there, gets his own rebound. No one boxed out. Into the hands of Parker. Parker lets it fly a little short. Harden comes down with it.
Oh, boy.
They're going to get a foul out front there as the Millionaires had a break. A good foul, though, by Central York.
Absolutely.
Stop the break, and it will be on the side.
And it was a foul.
Third team foul. Millionaires got to close this quarter strong.
Well, they've been stuck on 54 for a long time. They need a basket here. They get a layup, they need to take it, but other than that, it wouldn't hurt to hold for the last possession.
Over to Taylor, lets it fly.
Bang!
Down it, Charles Francis Xavier.
Cuts
the X-Men, Jim.
Absolutely. Timeout. Good timeout use
Coach
there.
Hoke not happy at all as he got a good look there. 18 seconds to go. Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be back for the final 18 seconds of the third quarter.
Hi, Blaze and Lyle here, and Lyle's been learning to fetch. So Lyle, let's go see how this fetching thing works.
I really need a bigger truck.
All right, go fetch, Lyle. Good job, Lyle. What do you think, Eli?
Looks good.
With 20 Blaze Alexander dealerships and the largest inventory around, we're sure to have what you want.
And we're back here at the Magic Dome. Taylor now has 10 points for the Millionaires, 6 assists. Played a really nice ball game. Central York will inbound it here. Sideline closest to us.
18 seconds, Jim, to go in the quarter. Baker with the ball on that left wing. Down to Dodson. A nice cutter
beautiful.
as Jackson missed the bunny there. Into the hands of Whaley. 12 seconds. Whaley.
Nice pass. Beautiful
to
bounce
Taylor
pass.
again.
Great job by Taylor filling the left lane. That's how you run a fast break. Stop at the foul line, throw a bounce pass.
Taylor has the last 5 for the Millionaires. Jackson for 3 at the horn. Counting.
The senior Jackson.
And that
with
could
an
be a
answer.
dagger, Jim. That was a big bucket there. 67-59, 3 quarters in the books at the Magic Dome. Are you ready for the fourth, Jim?
Oh, absolutely. This is my kind of basketball, Paul.
Let's be back. 60 seconds. We'll be back.
Teamwork Graphics, this is Bart. Can I help you? Hi, how are you?
We were the first ones in the area. Our primary business is custom screen printing. We print everything from t-shirts, jackets, tote bags, towels, and performance apparel. Also, we offer embroidery and thousands of promotional products. We do a lot for colleges, churches, schools, organizations, and all businesses.
All right, we're back here at the Magic Dome, 67-59. Jim Webb, what do you got for stats?
For Williamsport, Elijah Ryerson has 15, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. J.J. Beagle in double figures with 10, 4 rebounds. Keenan Brown has 9. Conley Ali has 6. Mr. Whaley has 5. For Central York, who can score the basketball, 67 points after 3 quarters. They have 4 players in double figures, led by the freshman Natal with 17. Dodson has 15. Baker has 15. Gittinger has 13. The leading rebounder is also Dodson, who also has 8 assists. Central York has 22 assisted baskets so far through the ball game.
Wow, they say teamwork makes the dream work, and no slogan better said right there. And there's a foul outside as we start the fourth quarter. Foul on Baker, and they're going to get Keenan Brown with a reach.
Keenan turning up the defensive intensity just a little too much, but it's a good start for the Millionaires. Pretty clean game, 5 fouls for the Millionaires, 3 for Central York. Officials have left them play. Been a good ball game, Paul.
Yeah, Jim, a 27-14 quarter.
There's a good hustle, but Dodson gets it back.
In favor of the Panthers.
Nice pass to Gittinger. He'll fit. Oh, yes.
Kind of looked a little surprised
Dodson
by that
to
one.
Gittinger, yeah. Give
Gittinger
Central
lays it
York
in.
a 10-point lead.
Back out to Taylor. He has the last 5 for Williamsport. Ryerson tries to split the defenders and turnover. Up ahead to Dodson. Dodson's going to launch a 3. Looks good from here, a little too hard.
Conley Ali with a good board and got fouled.
They're going to get in a towel with a reach as he slapped at the arm. 10-point lead, tons of time left as we're just underway, but every possession, Jim, you got to value.
Well, this game's a little bit different, though, Paul. This is a get up and get down. So a 10-point lead in some of the Millionaire games would be a lot. In this game, a 10-point lead can disappear quick.
Taylor again is going to launch it again. Little short. Ryerson crashes the boards into the hands of Baker.
Going to be a reaching foul there.
That's going to be the 16th foul on Taylor. And Central will inbound right at half court. That is Jackson over to Baker. Taylor overplaying him. Baker switches to the right hand. Pull up from the elbow.
Good job
blocked
by J.J. Beagle.
Millionaires
Great
got
defense.
number if they want to run.
Oh, mishandle there by Conley Ali. We go the other way. Natal, 3-on-1 break.
Oh, nice defense there as Ryerson got his hand in the passing lane, I think, and I'm going to say it's Millionaire ball. I thought he knocked it out of bounds.
I didn't know if it was Ryerson or Conley Ali hustling back. Somebody got it and went off of Central York. Would go the other way. Millionaires were back. They're in that trap again, Paul. Here we go. This is done well for Central York.
Conley Ali back out to Keenan Brown, top of the key.
Millionaires need to move the ball quicker here. Less dribbling, more passing.
Taylor. Ryerson, little one-handed jumper.
Nice job of gathering himself, getting body control, knocks it down. 8-point Central York lead.
Gittinger looking to go a little one-on-one. Goes underneath, and they're going to get Beagle again for the foul. That's his fourth.
That's a really tough matchup, like I said before. He's more of a two-guard. Even though he's, what did you tell me, 6'6"?
6'6". They're going to call Ryerson on that foul.
6'6" sophomore.
Yep, so Beagle got a break on that one.
Already getting D1 looks.
First one up and good.
6'6" projectability. How did you tell me he has a tall father also?
His dad was 6'10", yep. His dad, Jay, yep.
He's a good-looking ball player. Again, all these Central York players, fundamentally sound. You're not going to foul them at the end of the game and get anywhere.
So 71-61 Central. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Keenan Brown over to Whaley, now swings it back to Ryerson. Long, high arcing three. Can't get it to fall into the hands of Baker. Baker.
Ryerson on the steal, Beagle.
Whaley drives underneath and blocked by Gittinger. Williamsport looks way out of sorts, Jim. Jackson.
Oh, little Euro step, throw in reverse, no good.
And Baker stepped on the line.
Jacoby was on the end line.
10-point lead, 5:29 to go.
This is where Coach Taylor needs calm your team down, get a good shot, move the ball.
Yeah, Williamsport looks really out of sorts the last couple possessions.
10-point Panther lead.
5:21 to go, and a kick there by Natal. Ryerson will inbound. And back to Whaley, now over to Keenan Brown, 5:17 to go on the clock. Over to Ryerson. Beagle trying to get position inside. Keenan Brown, long three.
Bang!
Got it.
Keenan Brown, big basket for the Millionaires, Paul.
Senior moment there as he steps up and drains it. Gittinger the other way, three. Off the back iron, into the hands of Dodson. Ball batted around again. Letting them play. They're really letting them play. That timeout by Central York.
That was interesting. I don't know if anybody had possession.
I was just going to say, I think anybody had possession here. 4:49 to go in the ball game. 7-point lead, full timeout. Let's take a break. We'll be back to the Magic Dome.
Hey, you got a chip shortage? Does your vehicle have a chip shortage? Well, guess who don't? Cougar Motors. We got more chips than we can handle. So stop down Cougar Motors and get you some chips. Don't get hustled by those swindlers. Buy your next vehicle from a Blaze Alexander family dealership. Lowest price, guaranteed.
We're back at the Magic Dome. Paul, 7-point Central York lead here coming down the stretch.
Yeah, they turned for a home here, as they say. 4:49 to go. That's an eternity in this basketball game. We could be in the 90s. I joked with Coach Hoke before the game saying, they lost that game 96-90. That was in overtime. We might see that game get here now into the 90s. Baker with the ball now, swings it over to Dodson. Dodson over, being guarded by Ryerson. Beagle out on Gittinger. Now backs it out. Coach Hoke yelling instructions there.
Good job by Beagle.
Natal drives, nice dish. And one. Gittinger got him up in the air.
Veteran move by the young player there. Little head fake, let him fly by, make the layup, draw the harm. Chance to extend it out to 12. Give him 20, Paul.
Make it 21, right?
He has 20.
20. Taylor drives to the basket. Can't get it to fall. Into the hands of Dodson. Natal underneath.
Oh,
good
great
block by Beagle, but
Beagle.
no one stepped on the line.
He was out of bounds and came back in and touched the ball. It's going to be Millionaire basketball.
Williamsport got lucky there with 4:07 to go and a 10-point Central York lead. Mark that play if this game goes the other way, Jim. That was a big turnaround.
I'd like to see Keenan Brown get some shots here, Paul. He hasn't had much opportunity here.
No.
They need him to score.
Taylor over to Whaley.
Little floater.
Floater in and out. Beagle gets the rebound. He is fouled by Natal, and he'll go to the line.
Beagle, 10.6 boards. These are big foul shots. Every foul shot from this point on is a big foul shot.
Third foul on Natal. First one up.
Again, rushed it. Take a breath, young man. Slow yourself down.
Second one is good.
Goodbye. I always say, if the worst thing you can do is miss them both. If you miss the first one, you got to get the second.
Conley
Good job
Ali.
by JJ getting a breath. Conley Ali back in, like you were going to say.
Yep.
Millionaires in a full court press, trying to create some turnover opportunities and easy baskets.
I don't think JJ is going to sit very long. Just maybe 30 seconds, get him a blow, maybe a minute. Dodson over to Baker. Baker back at Gittinger. A lot of contact, no call there, and it'll be Williamsport ball.
Definitely benefit. A little offense, defense, got him out for defense, got him a blow, got him a drink. Back in comes the big Beagle.
I agree with you, Jim. We're going to have to see Keenan Brown take over this game a little bit here. Get some shots and dribble and penetrate. Ryerson.
Good hands here by the X-Man.
Nice move by Brown up and in.
And that's what the Millionaires lead. Alan Taylor with a quick timeout. Just a nice little drive in the park, right down the lane, lays it in.
3:21 to go here.
Why don't we do stats here? We'll stay right here.
Yes, keep it right here. They're going to take a full timeout, so we got some time.
So for the Millionaires, Ryerson leads the way with 17.6 boards, 4 assists. Brown with that basket has 14, 5 and 2. Taylor playing a nice ball game, 12.7 rebounds. Beagle has 11 and 6. So the Millionaires with 4 and double. Young Mr. Whaley 5. Conley Ali 6 points, 4 rebounds. For Central York, a lot of points on the board. Gittinger has 20. Dodson has 15. Baker has 15. Natal has 17. Jackson, the senior, has 5 here in the second half. And rebounding-wise, Dodson is the leader with 7, and he has 9 assists. So he's three rebounds and 1 assist short of a triple-double.
Points galore, Jim. Points galore tonight.
I wish every game we did was like this, Paul.
Absolutely. 74-67 with just over 3 minutes to go. Central York trying to hold on. 7-point lead is definitely not safe in this game.
Well, I don't know. Central York passes the basketball very well, but that doesn't mean they can turn that into a four-corner type offense and slow it down. A lot of times teams that run quick like this have trouble, like Loyalsock Township, slowing the game down at the end.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of pressure there.
Nice pass, a nice ball move.
Your mid-range jumper, no good. Perhaps a little too quick. Here comes Keenan Brown.
All the way to the hoop, fella. Nice drive, left hand. Millionaires got it down to 5, Paul.
3 minutes to go, Jim. Natal over to Dodson. Here comes that pressure again. Gittinger thought about a 3, now swings it back over to Jackson, the senior. Top of the key, over to Dodson. Oh, nobody there.
Throws it away.
Zigged when
Brown
he
runs it down. Brown on the run out. Mishandle. Whaley cleans it up.
A good idea by George Whaley hustling there. He didn't have to trail that play.
Cuts it to 3, Paul. Millionaires in the full court press. A lot of action.
2:36 to go. Gittinger.
Oh, going to be a foul there.
That was definitely a foul. That's a good call. I didn't think they were going to call that.
But Central York, like I said, a lot of times when you play at this frantic pace, you have trouble slowing it down at the end of the ball game.
Lead is down to 3.
I'm sure that's what coach is saying over there. Hey, we want good shots, we want layups, but slow it down.
And as Coach Oak said, a young team here for Central York. So the pressures of these close games, they've been used to this all year. 6 games, they've lost by 10 points or less.
They got the right guy at the foul line here.
Yep, 2 buzzer beaters they lost on in an overtime game.
Gittinger has 21 points, shot the ball very well. He's a sophomore, 6'6".
2 big foul shots there. Lead back up to 5. Here comes Keenan Brown, 2:25 to go.
Again, I want Keenan Brown attacking the basket. Stay aggressive, young man.
Over to Taylor. Taylor being guarded, being hand-checked there by Natal. Over to Ryerson.
Nice pass in the
Whaley
post.
got position there. Tries to get it to Beagle.
One too many there, Paul.
Should have went up strong with that one. And a turnover with 2:09 to go. Into Dodson. Dodson almost has his pocket picked. Back out to Baker. Pass underneath Natal. Comes clean and up and in.
Great look there by Jacoby Natal, the freshman. Breaks open to the basket. Give him a 7-point lead.
1:50 to go. Still a lot of time. Taylor has his pocket picked but gets it back. Good hustle. Back out to Whaley. Taylor over to Beagle and Jackson all over the ball. Xavier Taylor for 3.
Bang! Big shot by Taylor. Cuts the lead to 4 points. Alan Taylor timeout. 1:31 to go.
That was a big bucket there for the X-Man.
We'll keep it here. So Williamsport got the big basket, got the three-pointer. Now they're going to set the press up off the inbound. Plenty of time left, Paul. Central Yorkish, so to say, do have a little trouble slowing it down.
Yep, possession arrow in favor of the Millionaires. Williamsport with 9 team fouls. Central York with 5.
And that's a good thing for the Millionaires. I mean, you don't want to be in the double bonus. However, if you need to foul to extend the game, you're there.
Yeah, it's a 4-point game right now, 2 possessions.
However, I don't know if anybody's a bad foul shooter in Central York, especially don't foul Gittinger.
No, absolutely not.
So I'm sure in the Central York huddle, what they're talking about over there is just what we've been emphasizing is good shots, layups. Slow it down a little bit, fellas. We got enough points to win. We don't need to shoot. Most importantly, they're talking about getting the ball on bounce.
Yeah, and they had some hard times getting it in. See if Williamsport picks up full court here.
Absolutely, they will.
And
minute
senior,
31 to go, 4-point lead.
Jackson, the senior, is going to inbound. And you know he's going to be looking for Baker. He'll try to get the ball to him. And they get to Natal, the freshman. Being guarded by Taylor, back over to Baker. Baker back to Natal, 1:25 to do. Go, clock moving. Over to Jackson, back over to Baker. Over to Dodson. Natal drives. Talk about a pressure
the freshman
shot.
With ice water in his veins. Teardrop gives him a 6-point lead.
Back over to Taylor. He's been feeling it. Inside Connolly Ali, and they're going to call it on the floor as Gittinger fouls him. Clock stops. Beagle back in.
Dodson has 10 rebounds, 15 points. 10 assists. 10 assists, 15 points, 7 rebounds. 3 rebounds from a triple-double. Don't know if that's going to happen, but what a ball game by the young man.
4th foul on Gittinger right there.
That's important.
See if they try to go right at him with Beagle.
They better get it in here.
Beagle trying to post up. Baker really boxing him down hard. 3-pointer no good. And a rebound by Gittinger there.
That's the wrong guy to foul.
And we are under a minute to go. A 6-point lead for Central York, and they're going to go to the line.
He'll get 2 here, Paul.
And now you got to hope he makes 1 of 2. Ideally, miss both of them, but the biggest thing, you got to at least get 1 for 1.
I don't know if he's missed a foul shot tonight.
Now, he did the first 2 he took, he missed the first 2, and I think that was
right?
it. Yeah, and he made every one since.
You got a good memory, Paul. Good-looking ball player.
Second one on its way is good. The lead is 8.
Okay, again, don't need threes. Get a basket.
Brown Back to Taylor, spots up, got a good
Bang!
look. Buried it.
Taylor on fire.
Baker.
Oh, the towel on the run out.
Ryerson to challenge him, hangs in the air.
Great
good block.
block.
Ball around, into the
Beagle
hands
comes
of Beagle.
out. Here we go the other way.
39 seconds to go. Brown, pull up three. Hard, kind of rushed that one.
Going to be a foul there.
They rushed that one, Jim.
Well, they had a look. They had an opportunity to cut it to. Still a lot of time left.
32 seconds to go.
Xavier Taylor has 18 points, 8 rebounds. Paul's played outstanding, has really stroked the ball.
Gittiger, first one up.
Give him 25 and 6-point lead for the orange-cladded Central York Panthers. 7-point lead again. Now get a basket. I don't care if it's a 3 or a 2. Brown. Three-pointer on the way.
Count.
Bang!
Yep, 25 seconds to go. 4-point game. Quick timeout.
Might as well keep it right here. Game's had everything to offer. Keenan Brown steps into it. Still not out of the woods yet if you're Central York. 25 seconds left. 4-point lead. The Millionaires have been able to turn them over, and Central York hasn't slowed it. They haven't slowed it down. They've just kept playing.
No, they kept their foot on the gas.
We'll go over the stats here quick for the Millionaires. Brown has 19 now. Give Ryerson 17. Give Taylor 18. Whaley 7. Conley Ali 6. Beagles in double figures with 11. Leading rebounder tonight is Beagle and Ryerson 6 apiece. Taylor also has 8 assists. Central York's filled it up. 26 for Gittinger, 21 for Natal, 15 for Dodson, 15 for Baker. Team effort on the offensive end.
21 for Natal. Wow. He's been on fire. And Jackson's going to inbound.
Again, don't let too much. If you don't get the steal, don't foul 4, though.
Oh,
there is a steal.
In the hands of Ryerson. Ryerson hanging in the air. Beagle comes crashing in.
They foul the freshman. But let me tell you about the freshman. He's got 21 points. He's solid. He's going to be on Paul Bowe's all-hair team by next year.
Wow, Williamsport had a chance underneath there.
However, I think you're much better fouling him than Gittinger. Millionaires did a great job creating a turnover. Unfortunately, didn't convert a basket.
2 bunnies missed out of the pen.
Darn bunnies keep running by, don't they, Paul?
The towel on the way. A little short on that one. That's about the first thing he did wrong tonight.
And again, that keeps it to a 2-possession game. Even if he makes this, you still got an opportunity if you're Williamsport.
Now take your time, young man. Don't rush it. And he does. He buries it. 5-point lead. Here
Millionaires
comes
need a quick shot.
Brown for 3. Looks good.
Bang!
Count
Nothing
it.
but the bottom of the net. 2-point game, 8.4. Quick timeout by Alan Taylor. Outstanding basketball game tonight at the Magic Dome.
All right, Jim. Put your coaching hat on here. You got to go for a quick steal. If you don't get it, a quick foul.
Same as the last possession. Try to turn them over on the inbound. If you don't foul quick, hopefully it isn't number 4.
Yeah, they're going to call it. They're going to call a full timeout here. We're going to keep it right here.
Brown. Young Mr. Brown got off to a slow start. He now has 22 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and he must have heard me because I wanted to put him up, and he is here in the fourth quarter.
Wow, 85-83. Central York leads it with 8-point-some seconds to go.
8.4 seconds to go. So that's a lot of time.
That is a lot of time.
That is 2 possessions. The key is here, if they get it in and you don't get a steal, you foul them quick. Extend the game.
Yeah, don't make more than a second come off the clock if you can't make that steal. And like I said, you got to hope they hit 1 or 2 and you have a chance for a tie at the horn.
Absolutely. And the foul shots get a little more difficult when there's under 10 seconds to go in a tight ball game.
Absolutely.
What an outstanding team Central York has. And we know they fought through injury, they fought through illness, and they're getting all their troops together, and they're young. I'm telling you, this could be a darn good ball team next year.
And they're going to put Beagle over the ball, a long wingspan. Ryerson to guard Dodson.
Watch for the back screen and somebody going long.
Jameer Harden holding right there.
Oh, I don't know if they needed that.
Excuse me, not Harden. That was Whaley.
But that's all right. That puts him at the foul line. It puts him exactly where you say, Paul, without time running up. So 2 shots up, but it's the wrong guy at the foul line.
Yeah, they called the fall away from the ball as Whaley had Gittinger in a bear hug.
You didn't want to gear bear hug Gittinger.
You got to hope for 1 out of 2 here.
1 out of 2.
First one on its way is in.
In, out, in.
That was like one of those whack-a-mole games.
3-point lead.
In and out.
This is the money ball right here. He makes this. It's very difficult to pull this off.
Second one makes it look easy. 4-point game and a
timeout. As I often say, cool as the other side of the pillow is the sophomore. Give him 28 points for the ball game.
Now, Williamsport, they can go down. They don't have to shoot a 3. They can go down and take a layup here if they can. Unfortunately, there's going to be another quick foul if you don't get the steal, and you're up against the clock.
Absolutely. You need to get a basket and then a quick foul and hope they miss both shots if it's a 2. If it's a 3, you're right back where we were. You go 1 out of 2, they might have a chance for a long shot. But
you think Central York's going to lay back, or are they going to put a little bit of pressure on the ball, make them work for it? They do have 6 fouls. They don't want that clock to stop.
I always like putting a little pressure on so they just can't take it up real easy. But I don't know.
Let's see how they come out here.
Central York has defensive problems. I love watching them play. They have a great offensive team. But I don't, you cued me in on everything and how their seasons went. They need to find some better defense.
I think you're going to see.
But this is smart here what they're doing.
Yeah, they're pulling him back. I think they're going to get the ball to Beagle, and he's going to distribute it off to Brown.
They have token pressure, so they can't just bring. Here goes Brown. He'll look to shoot a 3, up and away. No
Around
good.
The rim, no good. 2 seconds, and there's your horn. It's a final score: Central York 87, Williamsport 83. Jim. Easily the best game of the season that we have done. Fantastic game.
Well, just an outstanding up and down basketball court game. A lot of twists, a lot of turns, and at the end, Williamsport had opportunities, and Central York gets a 4-point win. Well earned.
Yeah, let's take a quick break. We'll be back with some stats, and we'll wrap it up from here from the Magic Dome. Final score, Central York 87, Williamsport 83.
Looking for a new car, truck, or SUV? You can find it at Fairfield.
Find it at Fairfield.
They have the area's biggest selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. From Fords and Volkswagens to Chevys and Cadillacs to Jeeps, Rams, and everything in between. You'll be sure to find it at Fairfield. Find your next vehicle at Fairfield for a fantastic deal. Find it at Fairfield.
Find it at Fairfield.
It's a good joint. Tastes like Nerds with a little bit of shockers. Good taste. Gives you energy for the court and everything. Feel me? Nice packaging, all that. It's a good taste. We King Konging out here.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Great up and down action tonight. 87-83. Central York comes into Billtown, gets a win. Paul, what do you got in the Webb Weekly whiteboard?
Well, I'll tell you what, for Williamsport, Keenan Brown led the way. 22 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Xavier Taylor, the X-Man, 18 points, 2 rebounds, 9 assists. Elijah Ryerson, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. J.J. Beagle, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. George Whaley, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. And Naeem Conley Ali, 6 points and 4 rebounds for Central York. It was fireworks. Gittinger, 28 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Natal, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Dodson, 15 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists, 7 steals.
Absolutely.
Baker, 15, 5, and 3. Jackson had 5, 2, and 3. And Tsukanek, who didn't play much in the second half, 2, 2, and 3. So
and I think Tsukanek was another freshman, right?
Yep, another freshman. Natal, Tsukanek, and Parker. 3 freshmen. Sophomore is Gittinger. Jim, you know what it's time now? It's for the Webb Weekly Hoopers Only. player of the game, and this game was so good. I think we're going to take one from each team.
I'll let you pick the millionaire. How's
All right,
that?
I'm going to take the millionaire. I'm going to take the X-Man. I called him Charles Francis Xavier as the X-Man, Professor X.
Excellent.
From the X-Man, 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 9 assists. Xavier Taylor, known for his defense, but tonight he brought it all. Some key stops defensively and really shot lights out when it counted.
Made the three-pointers that really kept the Millionaires in the ball game.
And for Central York, you're going to pick
Central York. I liked him from the time I seen him. We didn't have a whole lot on him scouting. 6'2" junior guard Ethan Dodson filled up the stat line tonight. 15 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds, 7 steals, and if it was closer to the holidays, it'd be a partridge in the pear tree, Paul.
Well, he did everything about it. Central York with a win goes to 7-11. The Millionaires will fall to 9-4, but a good game, a good measuring stick for both teams there, and everybody knows what they have to work on now. And like I said, games like this, Jim, just don't come around often enough.
Well, you and I felt the electricity between the teams. It wasn't much of a crowd here. It filled in as we went. But before the game, we knew that we were going to get up and down and we're going to be points scored. Little did we think that would turn into a shootout like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And, hey, let's give our thanks here. We'll wrap things up. Thanks to Big Mike working the camera. He's out on union break having a coffee already. Cam, our producer, is back tonight. Always keeping us legal, doing a good job. Rizzo on assignment, not here tonight. Jimmy Webb on the Webb Weekly whiteboard, always doing a great job. Iron Mike on security down there. We saw him down there. He's our Webb Weekly security. We'll put him on the payroll tonight, Jim.
We might as well.
And Jim Webb, also my color commentator, who does a fantastic job. It's always a pleasure to call these games with you, Jim. I'm Paul Bull. It's a final score, Central York 87, Williamsport 83. Till Saturday at Newman, a little afternoon action at the Catholic
Matinee
Community
basketball,
Center.
Paul. You know I love it.
We'll be on the air about 12:45, scheduled 1 o'clock tip-off. Good night, everybody. Tally-ho!